I feel like Hollywood believes there's more value in British black actors than they do black actors. And I think a part of it goes into that, oh, they have an audience over there. So they translate internationally, going back to that, what I think is, you know, a hoax, that we don't sell, or we're not valuable. So I think they put that.
So everybody's up in arms about Druski's new skit that he did, where he has black British actors playing black American roles. And this is something that's not new. This is something that's not been going. This is something that's been going on for some time now. We watched Four Brothers, where we seen Chiwetel Ejiofor. You know, he was in 12 Years a Slave. We saw Cynthia Erivo and Harriet Tubman. We saw Idris Elba play, a Baltimore drug dealer, right? And a lot of these actors are very good actors, right? They're all amazing actors, right? But the problem is you have Hollywood. And Hollywood has been trying to replace foundational black American culture for a long time now. And this is why we decided to delineate and separate ourselves. Now, I'm not going to come here today in this video and bash black immigrants for playing certain roles, because if I was from one of those countries and they was going to offer me a bunch of money to play roles, I would take it too. It comes down to now us as FBA, our ownership of things and controlling our own image and making sure we're the ones putting out our image. And a lot of times when we see Hollywood trying to replace us, not supporting that, right? Don't go see that Harriet Tubman movie. 12 Years a Slave, don't go watch it, right? I mean, so many other movies, Star Wars and so many others. But there's a lot of y'all remember, like, y'all know Delroy Lindo, amazing actor, great actor. He's of Jamaican descent. He was born in London, but then he came to the United States, and when he won his awards, they came out and tried to say that Britain tried to claim him, and he said this.
Delroy Lindo was born in Lewisham, was raised in London well into his teenage years, and is a product of the Windrush generation, but he just doesn't see himself as British. And I feel like in a recent interview, he was almost trying to correct the narrative and the framing surrounding his recent Oscar nomination. The way it's kind of being reported from a British media perspective is the fact that we have two Brits who are nominated for an Oscar, being him and Wumi Mosaku. And he's more or less saying, like, hey, it's great you guys are celebrating me across the pond, but I don't see myself as a Brit.
No, I do not see myself as a Brit. And the reason I say no, let me be clear about what I mean by that. My career has been birthed and nurtured in America. I'm very clear that had that not happened, you and I would not be having this conversation. Having said that, I was born in Lewisham Hospital. And my mom, my family's from Jamaica, and my mom was part of the Windrush generation. And that's real also.
He's making it abundantly clear that had he stayed in the UK, he just wouldn't have achieved the same level of success, nor had access to the same amount of opportunity. And then I thought of all the black Brits who have moved to America more or less out of necessity, and their careers have been transformed, and they've gone on to do such incredible things. Idris Elba, Damson Idris, my big sister and roommate Cristiano in Backroom Medina, Daniel Kaluuya, Cynthia Erivo, Michaela Cole, Jovan Wade, like the list is actually endless. And whenever we celebrate them from like a UK perspective, there's like a constant acknowledgement of the fact that had they stayed in the UK, they just wouldn't have achieved the same level of success. And that's perhaps structural, that's maybe the size of the country, access, like so many different things. I know I just listed a bunch of actors, but the same kind of like trajectory and path applies to musicians as well. And you're seeing it right now. Look at K1, look at Flo, look at Odile. They're all kind of doing the same thing. You build yourself up within the UK, and then once you get your chance, you go and crack America. I guess to sum it all up, Delroy Lindo's interview has made me think about identity and what his career would have looked like had he stayed in the UK. And then it also prompted me to think about the careers of so many other people and what they would have achieved or perhaps not have achieved if they had.
So as you can see, Delroy Lindo, he identifies as being a black American, even though he's Jamaican because he was born and raised here, and he's not being a tether. And, he wanted to give his acknowledgement that America made him, who he is. And there's a lot of people, that's taking umbrage with this, because even though this was made to be satire, it's telling a true story, it's telling a story that's the problem, because foundational Black American history, they're trying to erase it because we always been a black eye to W America's culture, and they want to wipe that out, right? So they bring in people playing our roles that don't carry that same spirit, right? So let's look at Druski, the skit that Druski actually did, and we'll come right back.
I'll let you go.
Here you stop talking like that. You ain't going to no big city. Master ain't gonna let you.
Yeah, I'm going with or without you.
Rudy, stop talking like that. Stop. Hey, what are you niggers doing over there?
Get out of here.
Hey, what are you doing? Run!
And cut! Fantastic. I need more American slave. Okay?
Like struggle.
Yeah, the struggle.
Like sort of like the dialogue, like the back and forth banner.
Absolutely, yes.
See, this role was sort of a bit cheeky. I got a little bit out of my comfort zone, you know. During the filming of this role in this character, I felt oppressed, like an American slave, like a lot of struggle. I studied the art.
A fantastic turnout on the red carpet tonight.
And just arriving, we have Samson Dubois at the American Guild Awards.
Samson, you look great tonight.
How hard was it for you to change your accent?
As a little boy from Manchester, I think, I struggled a bit with the dialect, right? But to really get into character for this quite astonishing role that I took on, to say the least, I put it all on the line.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm telling you, nigga, if you fuck with my shit, I'll kill you, nigga. You'll be fucked up. Fuck.
Nigga, we family.
Nigga, ain't no fucking family in this shit. We not family, nigga. Fuck family.
Hey, cut, that's the one.
That was stunning. That was stunning.
Great performance, brother.
Great performance.
Working with a good London boy, and I bother him all the time. I had a call with the director. It was quite quintessential to the role, and great character development behind it.
I put this fucking bullet in your head, nigga.
I laugh because I'm penniless and a bit quite surreal.
Samson Dubois, Samson Dubois. Samson, yo, who's the girl? Who's the girl?
What's your next
Samson
movie?
Dubois.
What's your
Samson
next
Dubois.
movie?
Yo, do you think your British accent gets you all the black roles in America?
Come on, bro. Are you serious, bro?
Do you think you're better than them?
Better than who, bro? Black people.
Yeah.
Stop.
So you get people like Latricia Wright. You know, she was in Black Panther. David Ayalo, I think he played Dr. King, right? Naomi Harris, she was in James Bond. So you have so many of them. And the thing is, for me, I just say for me, a lot of those are great actors. I didn't even know that a lot of them. I knew the guy, Chiwetel, the one that was in Four Brothers, right, and 12 Years a Slave. I knew that he wasn't foundational Black American. He's always been a great actor, though. But the thing is, we got to get into ownership and start owning and controlling our own. When you actually own the stuff you're putting out the movies, you can put whoever you want to put in the movie. But until that, these people are going to do everything that they always can do to replace us and get us out of there because of what we represent in this country. That's just the way it is. So now you have a lot of people disgruntled and upset.
I really do think that Hollywood does not like Black American actors and actresses. So I just saw a movie last night. I remember walking past and seeing multiple movie posters, A-list stuff, right? One of them was this Mickey 17 with Robert Pattinson. The female lead in that is Naomi Ackie. She is a Black Brit, all right? I saw this Opus movie that's coming out from A24, Ayo Idiberi or whatever. So yes, she was born in Boston, but again, her parents were Bayesian and Nigerian. And then there's this spy movie with Kate Blanchett that's coming out. A-list stuff, mind you. The Black woman in that is Naomi Harris, again, somebody that is British. So my question to Hollywood is, what is with you in using Black American actors? Why do you not want to give Black American actors and actresses these opportunities? Because it seems to me that every time I see a Black actor in something that is truly A-list, and I can even think to the Alien Romulus movie that just came out, the Black guy in that is from Britain, right? So every time I see a true A-list project in Hollywood come out with Black people in it, they're never Black Americans. They always come from some other country, or their parents are from some other country. It seems to me like an agenda. So I would tell Black Hollywood that you need to start cleaning that up.
Black British invasion. They couldn't find a regular Black American dude to play a drug dealer in LA. All right, yeah, this dude actually a good actor playing Fred Hampton, but I know they could have found some dude from Chicago. And this dude from Get Rich or Die Trying, his accent slipped up. He said, "Good day, governor." Idris Elba playing Stringer Bell, even him, I heard him, he's like, "You want some water?" This dude actually a good actor, though. He remind me of Denzel. But I could have played Tyrone. And this dude had me thinking Victor Sweets was a nigga from Detroit. He went to the University of Cambridge.
So we played roles. What's the actor, American actor? What's his name? He played Idi Amin. He played Idi Amin. But for the most part, we did come into America, but we wasn't playing no prominent African person. You know, we did Roots, and Roots was a depiction of what we were supposed to be, and there was passion behind that. You had the right actors, so you guys they're putting you guys in roles like playing Dr. King and so many people playing these prominent roles that you guys are not connected to that spirit, and I think that's the issue. That's the issue. But this is more of what we have to do, because in this country, we already know what Hollywood has done to us. That's why we made songs about Burn, Hollywood, Burn, and what people had to go through in Hollywood, right? So some of those actors are great actors. I'm not mad at them. They're not, for me, they're not the issue, because they can't get cast in the role if the W man don't put them there. And if you come, a lot of them idolized us and wanted to be like us. Like, what's the guy that in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the butler, Jeffrey, but then a new Jeffrey in the new Bel-Air, right? You know, they talk about how they idolize the Black American actor, but the thing is, it's not them, it's the issue that we have with this European here in this country, this W. So we have to control our own movies, and if we got a problem with it, then we can't support those movies that Lionsgate is going to put out, because we know that they're trying to wipe out our history, they're trying to wipe out our culture, man. And that's just what it is. They're trying to replace us. So as foundational Black Americans now, us with knowledge is incumbent upon us to make our own movies, man. Because even in Four Brothers, man, that dude, they had that dude playing the Detroit gangster to the T. The Stringer Bell, they had Stringer Bell playing to the T. They study. So like, we got to pay attention to that, man, because this is what they're doing. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. What's your opinion on this, man? My argument is, I ain't gotta say and call names. We gotta put out our own movies. It's just as simple as that. Let me know what you guys think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.